Hey YouTube, welcome in. I am doing a little vlog thing because I'm going to Laguna Seca for the 3-day race weekend for IndyCar this week. On, what was it, like 3 days notice? So that's gonna be fun. I'm gonna record some clips, see how it goes, and we will see what happens. But first, I did have something already planned that I have to go do before that, so let's go. Voiceover Rain here. I went and got a tattoo just before this 11-hour drive, which was a really good idea, I swear. Then I wasn't recording any of the footage on my way to or from Monterey, but this was my gas fill up in California. Was not a fan of that one, as you can see. Quick room tour before I go to sleep because I just got here. I got the king suite, so I got the one big bed. Got the cuck chair. I got the Philips flat screen. Whoa. I got drawers that I'll never use. I got a wardrobe I'll never use. I got a side table. Does it have a Bible? What the fuck is my Bible? And then we got the bathroom. Whoa. Crazy. I just drove 10 hours. We got the... Ooh. It's a nice shower. We got the toilet, but let me tell you, good night. Here I am getting ready in the morning with the F1 free practice on because that was also happening this weekend. I will say there were ants in this hotel room. Was not a fan. This hotel room was kind of awful. They also did not have a continental breakfast that worked, but you can see me doing my makeup here for the day. We are pretending like I know how to do my hair in the humidity. Humidity was so much, I can't believe it. Then we have our little fit check for day one, wearing the Lightning McQueen shirt and my nice little kicks. And then we head out. Then coming up on the actual circuit, very cool, it's the only driving footage I took. This is just coming up on the actual racetrack. This was really cool. I was not into IndyCar before this season, so I don't do anything by halves. So of course I had to get tickets when I realized they were very cheap. I really let this clip go on, huh, didn't I? Here's some of the cars going around. They had a couple other support series happening, the Radical Cup series, and then another one I don't remember. And the NXT series was also happening, but I got a picture or a video of some of these cars going around. And then I've never had a paddock pass before. I was never able to get a good view of the cars like that, so that was really cool to hear the cars going. And then we have some footage of the Radical series actually going around. One of these cars was a racer called Austin who drives with Racing for Autism, Racing with Autism. And I have a clip of it later, but that was really cool. And then these are the first times I got to see the actual guys going around. One of the Radical cars did spin out at the top of the corkscrew, which was very fun to see. And then like half of my footage was in slow-mo, so this is me talking about leaving on the first day, but it was all in slow-mo and didn't capture any audio. So I'm just saying I'm gonna go get food, figure out what I'm doing, and then I went and got Sonic. So a little bit of a review here. The drink was a Recharger Red Bull drink. It was okay. These were the jalapeno poppers, and then I got the dill pickle burger. And let me tell you, that was my comfort food throughout the whole weekend. Let me tell you, it was good. Then second day, I've got a nice Java House coffee that I'm now addicted to. Did some sim racing at the Firestone booth with my moderator Darkness, who I met up with at the event. Shout out to them. They are my Twitch moderator. You should follow me on Twitch if you don't already. They're very cool. And then this was the drop off of the cars. That's crazy. I did a walk around on the second day. That is crazy drop off. What in the world? Why would they ever let anyone do that? But this is that Racing with Autism booth. I really like his story. This is the most professional shots I got from one of the little photography windows of some cars that I ran. I think for the Porsche series it was. Not sure. And then we have this guy who did some really cool art. I follow him on Instagram now, and you should too. Bill Patterson. Very cool. Then these guys yelled at me because I was in the way, and I didn't realize they were yelling at me, but I was in the way of this car as they were bringing it back. That was fun. So they yelled at me and I got some video of them going by. And this is the NXT series, I believe, on the second day going around. I talked to a couple of people on the second day, very cool to talk with some fans. And then I went to the wharf. This is also a Monterey vlog. Went to the wharf, nothing really exciting there. I was really underwhelmed by the rest of Monterey, honestly. Here's some barking seals. They were very cute, but then I thought they were going to cancel or postpone the race, and they did. They postponed the NXT race till after the NTT race. I found these guys doing some bagpipes before the race. That was fun. Then we have the nice flyover. I didn't get any good footage of that, unfortunately. And then it was race time. This was the gap Alex Palou had to literally everyone else. It was very funny, honestly. The race was very good. I had to go watch it afterwards, obviously, because when you're on track, you don't actually get to see the whole track. So I was watching it on the Fox Sports app on my phone with the radio in my ear, and then having all of the cars go around in front of me. So I really love the atmosphere at race days like this, and this is the second race I've been to in person. I'm going to the Austin Grand Prix later this year, but I really enjoy the actual atmosphere and seeing the cars go around, even if I don't get to see all of the action or have the commentators really talking me through what's happening in a race, which I don't really get anymore anyway, because I just commentate the races at home anyway on my Twitch channel. You should go check that out on F1 days. It's not a reasonable time and I'm not busy that day. I usually am doing that, so. Just got done with the IndyCar race. Congrats to Alex Palou for winning. I did effectively curse everyone I ever supported in my life, so good on that. And we are now stuck in the traffic getting out of the event, and I have already bought the aquarium tickets to Monterey Bay, so I will be going to the aquarium whether I like it or not, whether it's for 5 minutes or 2 hours, which I think is going to be my limit. I think I'm going to get 2 hours at Monterey Bay, so hopefully you'll see me there, or you'll smash cut this to me crying outside in the parking lot, just sobbing because they closed before I could get there. They did not close. I was able to get there. I only stayed for about 40 minutes, even though I did have a fair amount of time. Shout out to the otters, and all my Doug viewers know, RIP Rosa. But they do a lot of good conservation work for otters and otter rehabilitation. But I was fairly underwhelmed with the size of the aquarium, actually. They had some wonderful jellyfish. They had some wonderful deep sea aquarium exhibits and some really good information about conservation and how to keep our planet healthy and safe for all of the fish and the animals that live on it. But I was underwhelmed with the size. Maybe I'm just used to like Odyssey Aquarium in Arizona, which is my local aquarium. But I was like not super impressed, but this guy was cool. And then they had this big giant whale in the center. It seemed like a lot of the space was taken up by a cafe, which was weird. But they had a plastic little exhibit for the crabs. Cut up all your plastic, find reusable ways, try and limit your plastic usage, things like that. But the crabs were really cute. Look at him. Look at him go. Oh, he's moving. Oh, he is moving. Caught this shark in one of the big tanks. He was very cool. It was also really crowded, which after a day at the races, I was just like very overwhelmed after all of it, but I loved seeing all the fishes. We had some nice coral reef information, because we need to protect and save our planet and our coral reefs. And the jellyfish especially were very, very crowded. It was hard to get any good footage, so we had the little penguins going by, and then afterwards, this is about when I left, we went to get some drinks at some local place that I was very scared of. But the food was really good, so not that mad. Okay, well, that is the end of race day. I've got it all settled down. I'm gonna have my last sleep in the hotel. Then I'm going to go home tomorrow, and I don't think I'll record anymore, so the last you're seeing me, bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.